God will not accept your service if you have a blemish. You can eat the bread of your God, but you cannot offer it if you have a blemish. Now, you know they said it's not good to give the children's bread unto dogs, isn't it? And in context, Jesus was talking about healing. So now we say healing is the children's bread. You can eat. That's what the Bible says. You can eat bread, but you can't offer it if you have a blemish. Perpetual consumers. When you are sick, God will heal your sick. It's not a problem. You are a priest. No wahala. We know you are born again. Are you with me? The way you enter priesthood is by birth. You can't campaign for it. You can't lobby for it. It has to be by birth. And the way you become a priest in this new order is by birth. Except that this time is by coming out of the womb of the Spirit. Whatsoever is born of God. So we are not doubting that you have been born and that you are properly born. We are simply saying if there be a blemish, Abba says, let him not approach. God will do for you, but you can't do for God. And there are some of you that have desired to serve God, and you bump into roadblocks. You say, every time I write something is never working. You are not aware that the roadblock you are bumping into, the Lord himself instituted it, because they have checked you in the realm and they said, this one, let him not approach. If they have given an order in the realm and they have said, let him not approach, the prayer and fasting that people used to do, that they used to have angelic visitation and Jesus used to come into their room. When you do it, you start having nightmares. You now say, the more I pray, the darker it gets. Yes, there was an injunction in the realm. That injunction is, let him not approach. Some of you have started experimenting. You are experimenting with what will thrust you out of the little ground you are gaining in the realm. And then when we talk, you say, don't be judgmental, don't be judgmental. In fact, you yourself, when you do the dirty thing sometimes, you try to speak in tongues, and it's like you are still speaking in tongues. And then you are like, maybe this is not as bad as I thought it is. Maybe it is called the deceitfulness of sin. The deceitfulness of sin. It hardens people. You will not know it. Layer by layer, little by little, here a little, there a little, you will become a monster in the realm. Let him not approach. See, anything he wants to eat, we can throw it to him from inside. Just stay outside there and collect your food and eat it. But don't come into this place. These places, I the Lord, I sanctify these places. The place itself is holy. You can't be an unholy person stepping into this place. And until you are ready to walk the walk, until you are ready to walk the walk, until you are ready to walk the walk, because God is going to sit some of you down and they will write a list for you. It's not so that you can go to heaven. It is that you might approach. That you might approach. The reason why some of you are yet hell, and it looks as if, what else do I need to do? Lord, I am available. One man of God used to say, you have given your life to God. Have you bothered to find out if he accepted it? Salvifically, yes. Whosoever comes unto me, I will in no wise cast out. But ministry wise is a different ball game altogether. There are people that are born again, but God said, let him not approach. Like I said, God doesn't owe you ministry. Are you with me? There are requirements, rigid requirements. Rigid requirement. They that bear the vessels of the Lord, they must be holy. Say, come out from among them and touch not the unclean thing. When John was going to be born, they said he will not drink strong wine. Those obligations they laid upon John, it was not necessary to be an Israelite. But there was an ordination John was coming into. That ordination had specific, detailed requirements. And I need you to know tonight that if the Lord will give you a chance to handle the holy verities, the holy totems of grace, there will be requirements again.